The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia announced in 2016 that it was launching Saudi Vision 2030, a comprehensive economic and social reform program that will significantly alter Saudi Arabia and its relationship with the rest of the world. Vision 2030 is a deeply ambitious plan to unlock the kingdom's vast potential by creating a diversified, innovative, and world-leading nation. It is intended to help the kingdom become less reliant on oil exports by stimulating growth via investment in critical industries. In this video, we'll look at one of Saudi Arabia's megaprojects, the Cube, also known as Mukaab. Interesting features of Mukaab. The Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia said in a statement that the project would include more than 80 entertainment venues, including a museum, a tech and design university, and an immersive theater. It's a part of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz's broader New Murabba project. The New Murabba Development Company will oversee the project. At its center will be the Mukaab, which translates to cube, a mammoth 400-meter long, expansive, and deep structure of overlapping triangular forms in an architectural style inspired by Najd region of Saudi Arabia. Mukaab will have digital and virtual technology with the newest holographic, making it the first immersive experience resort in the world. At one point, in its promotional video, CGI dragons fly around the structure, and floating rocks hover in the atmosphere, perhaps a hint of the kind of holographic visitors can expect. The restaurant set in a sea of water dine with the gentle giants. The video's message says, "Experience a world of magic," or "Live on Mars," to flying alien vehicles straight out of a science fiction film. The project will be located northwest of Riyadh in a 19 square kilometer area at the intersection of King Salman and King Khalid roads. The Mukaab central structure is so big that it would be big enough to hold 20 Empire State Buildings. Design. The New Murabba district will feature green areas and walking and cycling paths to create sustainable transportation alternatives for the local communities. The area will include its own internal transit system and is planned to provide living, working, and entertainment facilities within a 15-minute walking radius. Among the 80 leisure and cultural attractions include a brand new museum, a University of Technology and Design, and an immersive theater. The development is set to create more than 104,000 residential units in addition to 980,000 square meters of retail spaces, 1.4 million square meters of offices, leisure assets, and community facilities. The Mukaab Tower aspires to become the region's most recognizable landmark. When finished, the cube-shaped building will surpass any constructed construction. Its architects aim to make the most of its 2 million square feet by incorporating the latest technology innovations into its design. The modern Najd architectural style inspires the exterior triangular-shaped cladding. The main feature of the interior of the Mukaab will be a spiraling tower encased in a technological structure to create an immersive experience. An exact launch date for the skyscraper has not been set. However, local officials have said the larger New Murabba project is slated to be finished by 2030 if there are no setbacks. Issues. New Kaaba. According to the press release, the project would generate 334,000 direct and indirect employment and contribute 180 billion riyals or $48 billion to Saudi economy. The estimated cost for this massive project is said to be $800 billion, which costs more than the $500 billion project The Line. New Murabba was widely ridiculed by social media users. Several individuals have criticized the Saudi Arabian government because they believe the proposed Mukaab would seem so much like the Kaaba. The Kaaba is a cube-shaped building that is the holiest edifice in Islam and may be seen in Mecca, the most sacred city for Muslims. Millions of people from around the globe come to Mecca each year to perform the Hajj pilgrimage and walk around the Kaaba. The criticism led to #NewKaaba trending on Twitter. "Building a new Kaaba exclusively devoted to capitalism is a little too on the nose," tweeted Murtaza Hussain, a journalist critical of the regime. Gulf director of Dawn, Abdullah Alaoud tweeted, "For me, I only know the old Murabba," referring to the Kaaba. Congratulations to whichever unscrupulous consulting firm will rake in beaucoup bucks next year for pitching the Saudis on the Tesseract, tweeted journalist Greg Kallstrom, referring to a cube structure that appears in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Saudi government, however, has not announced any connection between the Mukaab and the Kaaba, despite widespread speculation. Some users have compared the Mukaab to the Borg Cube, a spaceship featured in the Star Trek series. Its supporter says that the widespread use of the cube-shaped buildings is related to the functional benefits and the simplicity of constructing such buildings. Bottom line, the completion of this project will be a major turning point in the continuous process of modernizing the Saudi Arabian economy. Despite the issues regarding environmental and religious concerns, this megaproject is indeed something that will make the headlines and embark on a new history. Whether you support this project or not, it is undeniable that Saudi Arabia is filled with ambitious minds and great megaprojects. Saudi Arabia is currently tracking 15 gigaprojects in the various phases of construction around the kingdom, many of which are new standalone super cities in their own right. To date, NEOM is the biggest announced gigaproject, and it was recently reported that, if completed, it would provide 9 million people with 300,000 new homes. However, just $7.5 billion of projects have been commissioned thus far, with the construction progress of this tranche of projects standing at 29%. The planned Saudi city NEOM aims to embrace sustainability in a resource-starved area actively. Sub-cities like the Octagon, Trojena, and the Line will set new benchmarks for luxury living in the region. And with close to 30% of homeowners in Saudi prepared to spend upwards of $800,000 on a second home in the kingdom, developers have their work cut out to satisfy this spend-up demand. The Mukaab is one of the Saudi government's big projects to wean the country from its reliance on oil, alongside the Line by NEOM. Although both projects promise eco-friendliness and sustainability, these claims must be backed up as planning and building progress. However, one thing they share is that each of these plans has been met with controversy. Many people are impressed by the scope and ambition of these projects, while others have raised concerns about the social, environmental, and ethical issues of building such construction. The latest rumor that construction has begun on the Line show that they are not just empty promises and wishful thinking. They are putting down roots and preparing to change the skyline, and indeed, the global hospitality landscape. If the Mukaab project impressed you, surely the Line and the other mega projects in Saudi Arabia will make your jaw drop. So, satisfy your curiosity and click the link below. What do you think? Is the cube possible, or will this mega project remain a blueprint of the future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. If you like more videos like these, don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss out. See you at the next one, fellow luxury lovers.